Hello everyone, I'm back at Tourism Innovation Summit and I'm here with...
I'm Javier Martínez de Velasco. I am the COO of Artgonuts. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, good, thanks. So what is it that you do?
So we're basically creating a mobile app for exploring the cities in a geo-positioned and gamified way, especially for culture and leisure.
Great. So could you talk about the gamification a bit more?
Definitely. So all of the things, the interactions that you do with cultural agents around the city, like museums, theaters, restaurants, everything, it all gets registered in your digital 2.0 passport, which over time, with all these interactions, it builds an actual depiction of your cultural identity, who you are in the city that you live in, and also who you are in the cities that you're traveling to. Just kind of like building your own digital identity of sorts.
Oh, that's fascinating. So who would you say was your target market?
That's a bit of a tricky one. So we've definitely identified that we're probably on a millennial target and also tech savvy in a way. It's people who are mildly accustomed to gamification of sorts. It's very casual though. It's not like you don't have to be like a gamer to get it. But I would say that's around our target, like probably between their late 20s, early 40s. That's kind of our thing. Probably higher studies, kind of like focused and interested in culture. Yeah.
So what was the inspiration behind the company?
Well, both me and one of the other founders, we've been working on a previous company together, and we started this idea like 4 years ago. We've been very committed to cultural institutions, museums. We've done several projects for them, and we believe that preservation of these things is what really gives a meaning to who we are as citizens, right? So it's been something that's been on our mind, and we're very like committed to this preservation and sharing of information about our surroundings, and we believe like that really gives us meaning in who we are as citizens, you know?
I feel like at the show I've seen a lot of people talk about slow travel and people really placing importance on the culture of the place they're going to rather than just going to a resort. So
Right. So definitely, and we believe that shallow tourism, we're very close to that thing because we're from a very major touristic site, Madrid, right? And we're familiar with it. We believe that by empowering our users to explore, like on a free and engaging way, we can make them actually feel and understand the local culture. And that is one of the biggest things that tourism brings to the table, is to you actually understanding how other people live and interact, how their lives are. So we feel like that's one of our challenges, of course, but we believe that's one of our missions as well,
Great, that's fantastic. So how long has the company been going for?
So we just got we founded it in April.
Okay.
But as I said, we come from a previous company, kind of like we jumped ships and was like, okay, let's commit to this project full time. That was around April. We've been backed by Google for Startups. We've been backed by Ministerio de Cultura, the Ministry of Culture, if you wish. And we've also been backed by a successful 150K pre-seed funding. So we're getting the ball rolling and looking for our second funding round. But we're young, we're a startup, we're out and about, bootstrapping, getting things done, and constantly evolving and pivoting our idea and shifting it to where the market wants us to go. So, and we're expected to launch and on a tiny more than a tiny demo, it's kind of like a control demo. We expect to have like a few thousand users, but like a control demo to gather metrics, feedback, and reorient and validate our hypothesis.
Great, that's fantastic. That's really impressive that that's all happened since April.
Right.
I feel like you've already grown quite a bit. Where do you see yourselves in the next year?
Going international for sure. That's Q1 2024. That's our growth ambition. Most definitely covering major cities in Europe. Those where tourism is a big chunk of the actual, economy and I mean, if you've ever lived in a big city, tourism is like everywhere. So it's kind of like we want to be there as well. So I would say, going international in 2024, closing our second funding round, and growing and scaling, learning a lot too from feedback from users and everything. And we're very excited because we're, like the moment of actually launching to market, that's, a huge thrill that we're all waiting for. We're super excited. So, yeah, I don't know, just learning from all that deployment, I guess.
That's fantastic. So what would you say was your main goal for being at Tourism Innovation Summit?
For being here, we saw it as a good opportunity to connect with, both competitors. We are aware that GIS, geoposition information systems are, we're kind of like all striving for this kind of the same sort of product, with different approaches, of course. And we thought also getting to know our competitors, getting to know, people interested in our competitors, trying to figure out how this market and this potential customer and also potential backer, I think, it's kind of measuring temp here a little bit. Enjoying a lot too, getting to know a bunch of people from the sector is so fun. We're actually not from the tourist sector, in our, from our beginnings at all. So it's a lot of fun. It's a very peculiar sector, I'll tell you. Yeah.
Yeah, because obviously we just specify in tech startups. So coming here with something so specific that's tourism based is so interesting to see everything in the industry.
It's crazy how there's a huge tech focus even on this kind of sector. I'm assuming you might see a bunch of these different summits and conferences and stuff, and it's probably. I don't know, I would expect this more of a, cloud services tourism, Yeah, I don't know, cool. I like it, it's been fun, I like it. We're actually pitching on the competition on Friday. You guys should definitely come by.
I was planning on coming by the stage on Friday anyway, so that's great. So, did you have anything else you wanted to mention?
No, just thank you for having me at Startup Magazine. Great talking to you, and you can meet us in Artgonuts.com.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.